One thing which I'm always curious about is when there are so many jobs out there, an analyst can go find a role at P&G instead of Colgate, or say another furniture, Serta or Simmons instead of NBG. Why NBG and why Colgate? Are there any tips and tricks that you have picked up on the way in for marketing and talking about your roles to attract the right talent to your companies? Surabhi, maybe we'll start with you.
Sure. I can share a personal anecdote from my past life. So when I got promoted at Johnson & Johnson, my then leader, Lynn Owen, who's a fantastic leader of the company, has recently retired and moved on to doing, other things besides work. She asked me, "You're getting promoted, you're the global director e-commerce, and congratulations." And I said, "Lynn, that is great. I really appreciate, the company's faith in me in being promoted and all of that. Can I change the title of the role to be more actionable, to be a verb than a noun?" And I said, "Lynn, we are in the era of calling the company digital first e-commerce acceleration. Why don't we call it global director e-commerce acceleration?" And my HR and my leaders were really positive about it. It was not a big deal for them, but I think that really set the trend. And today I have so many roles that I see at my past company and even peer groups who are taking a cue from that, because I think we were trying to instill that these roles are doers. They are influencers, but they're also doers. Acceleration is a verb, it's an action word, it's an outcome word. And it was not just to be a PR differentiator, it was to instill the philosophy in the person who picks on such jobs that you are not just a global director, vice president, general manager, all those big, fatty titles. This is the outcome. There's a verb in your core nomenclature itself. And I'm trying to see how to do something similar at the current place. We just hired Todd Hassenfeld, a great talent, and his title is Director, E-commerce Growth Strategy and Planning, right? So trying to figure out how to differentiate, but also be honest to the role and the job outcomes and the deliverables, and try to create some sort of a differentiator and aspirational value in the title and group.
That's great. That's great. One of the things that I've found has been in this, between the combination of the Great Resignation and this seemingly arms race, a war for talent. What I've found is it takes, to the point earlier, it takes the ability to click in from the high level to the very a bit more detailed, and it's not good enough just to know what the high level company's vision is or mission statement. Personally, it's come down to more, here's the vision, the way that we will build it. Here's our mission. Here's our values. This team that's going to enable this transformation, and will build on things like trust and transparency and teamwork. And that level of specificity has been a distinct differentiator between, I would say, a couple of years ago, you might have just been able to be any big brand or any certain category leader, and people would just want to come work there. But I think now people have a bigger choice, and you have to more clearly and persuasively articulate the why, not just the what. It's the why is very, very important, has been my experience.